What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Josh. This is Overlanding Now, and today we're in the garage working on the Gladiator, and what I'm going to show you is how to use your decked system to mount your ARB twin or single compressor. I've been toying with a bunch of ideas of exactly how I want to get this thing mounted, and the reality for me is I don't want this under the hood, nor do I want it underneath the seat of the Gladiator. And the reason for that is I don't like it being under the hood at all. I know tons of people do it. They have no issues with it. I just don't love having my compressor under there. And inside the vehicle, I thought this compressor was going to be a lot more loud, but it's really not that loud at all. But that was my original reasoning for not wanting it inside the vehicle. If my daughter is sleeping and we're coming off a trail, the last thing I want to do is wake that little bundle of joy up just so I can air up my tires. So having everything mounted with the deck system is going to be ideal for me. I'm going to show you exactly how I did it. Hopefully you guys will follow along, and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so before we get started, what I want to say is previously, when I originally got the Gladiator, my intention was to put the compressor back here in the rear of the bed the entire time. That was before I got the deck system. So what I got at that time was this protective cover mount. There's more to it, but this is like the meat of it. This is from 813 Fabrication, and this was to mount back in the rear of the truck bed. Then I got the deck system. So I have this and it's relatively useless to me. So if anybody wants it, send me an email. If you pay for the shipping, I'll ship it to you because I'm not gonna ever use it. So there's that. You're welcome. Now I'm in my garage, like I said. I got a bunch of lights going. I got things pumping in here. The acoustics probably suck. I'm sure somebody's gonna tell me about it. So just stick around. They're interesting people. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to use this ammo can. Now this is the passenger side ammo can to mount the twin compressor. And when I was trying to I'm gonna say fab this up, but I really didn't fabricate anything. Everything that you receive with your ARB compressor, as well as the deck system, will work just as is. You don't need any additional mounts. You don't need any additional hardware. Now, what I had to do is I had to pretty much make my own wiring harness. Because the one that you can purchase for ARB that's like a 25-foot extension to the wiring harness that comes with the compressor is like 200 bucks or 150 bucks, and I was not spending 250 bucks or whatever it was. It's more than I was willing to spend. So what I did was I went to Lowe's and I got some 8-gauge wire. I got a ground wire and a positive wire. And what I did also was got these wire connectors. Now they're metal wire connectors for 8-gauge wire, and I was able to get everything fastened in there, screwed down really tight. Then I put some heat shrink on it, and then I taped it just because I'm a little OCD. But I then went around and taped the entire 30-foot extension. So that was the one thing I did have to purchase. The other thing I had to purchase was this air hose. Now this is for a typical compressor that you would use in your garage for air tools. I did get it at Lowe's. It's a cobalt compressor. It's the 1/4-inch NPT fittings, just like the ARB compressor. So everything fits up nice. And the reason I'm gonna mount my air chuck to this. So I'm gonna put my air chuck on here, and then I'm just gonna kind of roll it up and tuck it down in there, nice and tight. And that's pretty much what it's gonna look like. And the ammo can lid goes right on top. So what I had to do to make this work is you have to drill 4 holes. This is so heavy. I mean, I work out, but God. So you have to drill 4 holes. And they send you with the ARB compressor. It has a little template in there that you can use if you need to drill holes. It didn't really work that well. I used it, but it wasn't that great. I had to kind of eye it. So what I did was I bolted the compressor that way. Now this is the mount that's on the compressor that comes with it. So all you have to do is unscrew the bolts, take the bracket off, screw your hole or drill your holes, put your bolts in, tighten everything down, and now my compressor is securely mounted on the inside. The other thing that we had to do, on my Jeep I do not have the plug back here. So I have that hole, I had to cut the bed liner out, and then what I did was I cut a hole, I cut a hole on this side because this is the side that actually goes against your bed. So I used an oscillator and just cut a little square right there, and I'm going to pull the wires down through here, and I'm going to run them down all the way up to the battery. And what I'm using is I'm using one of my auxiliary switches that are in the Jeep to be able to turn it on and turn it off. So that's essentially what I'm doing. I'm going to finish getting all this put together. I'm going to run the wires. I'm not going to show you guys how to do that. I'm sure you know how to run wires for compressors and any other auxiliary switches or whatever. But this is a way for you to be able to use your deck system that costs a pretty penny, and your ARB compressor that also costs a pretty penny, and mount everything up, and this will be completely protected from the elements at all times. So I think this system is freaking awesome. If you guys have any questions, comments, interest in things that you need for this, just leave me a comment or send me an email, whatever, doesn't matter. But I'm going to get started on this. I'm going to get everything ran, and then I'm going to put the deck system back together, get everything tightened down, and we should be good. Alright, so I was able to get the compressor wired, everything put back together in probably about an hour. I know I didn't show you guys much of it, but quite honestly there wasn't a whole lot to see if you know how to wire compressors or any type of auxiliary switches. So the deck system is put back together. Over here you have the ARB compressor. Now what I did, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it very well, is I just connected the chuck to the end of this line. I know I could have installed the chuck right here, but I just didn't want it there. It's here, it gives me a little bit extra space to work with. Plug it in, we're good to go. And then everything tucks down nicely inside that space over here. On this side I have all my air down tools, my connector to my air hose to fill up everything, so everything else is on that side. I don't think that there's a better way that you can wire your ARB compressor if you have a Gladiator with a deck system or any truck with a deck system. It's super clean. These spaces on either side are kind of dead spaces. I know that they work for a little bit of storage, but realistically there's not a ton that you can do with them. You can put a little bit of gear in there, but I think it's just the perfect spot. Now decked, if you're watching, you watched the last video, it would be so awesome if you took this ammo can and drilled 4 or 6 holes for the twin compressor and the single ARB compressor, as well as cut out a small square, maybe 3 by 3, in the rear of the ammo can, so people can just run their wires through, and it keeps everything clean. I don't mind doing the work, and I'm sure other people don't mind either, but if it's something that you could do to make this a reality for people to do, and you can market it, you have the space to mount your compressor. Just saying, make my life easier, and I'm sure a lot of people will be happy with that. But that's it for today. If you guys found the video helpful, do me a favor, like the video. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel so you can come along for the adventure. I'm going to finish getting this thing tied up, and I'm done for the day. So we'll see you guys on the next one.